Augustine of Hippo de Magistro, episode 27. In the previous two episodes, we dealt with Adeodatus's response to his father Augustine, and so we read and analyzed this portion. First in 25 from mirdror through verbis, then in 26 from tu autem through quaeris. Now for 27, we will finish off Adeodatus's response in this final little portion. So then he says, prior itaque tu sine verbis quaedre, ut ego dende ista conditione respondeam. You really should watch episodes 25 and 26 in order to get the context here, but I will briefly summarize it. Adeodatus is complaining that Augustine wants him to say what the ideas are, but not use words to do so, not use synonymity. Instead, to give the actual substance of the ideas, the res, eos, quodlibet, sint, whatever they are. Now he says, and so, prior tu, you first, without using words, sine verbis, ask your question. Prior here is masculine, singular, nominative, and while we would use an adverb probably in English to express this idea, Latin likes to use an adjective, a nominative adjective modifying tu, and tu, of course, is going to be the subject of the verb quaedre. And quaere is second singular, present, imperative, and active. This is from the third conjugation verb quaero, like so, quaerere. So Adeodatus says, you go first. You first, tu prior, tu masculine, singular, nominative. You first ask your question, sine verbis. So verbis here, neuter, plural, and ablative. Then we have the ut clause, the verb of which is respondeam, like so. Now I take this ut clause as one of purpose. So it would be an enuntiatum finale. Now someone might say that it ought to be result, consecutivum. I think it's purpose. You do that first, in order that I, next, dende. Now we have dende, the adverb, or perhaps the conjunction, which corresponds in meaning, you might say, to prior. It's the antonym, but it is not the same part of speech. In order that I, masculine, singular, nominative, referring to Adeodatus, and contrasting with tu, that I, next, or then, should answer, respondeam. So this one, first singular, of course, it's going to be present, subjunctive, and it is active. From the second conjugation verb, respondeo, like so, and respondere, there is the infinitive. Notice that in order to form the subjunctive, the present subjunctive, we simply add an a. In order that I next may answer, how? Ista conditione. So ista conditione, feminine, singular, and ablative. And I take this as an ablative of instrument. We should say ablativus instrumenti. Perhaps someone would say ablative of specification or something like that. I have no problem with that interpretation. The noun is conditio, like so, conditio, conditionis, third declension, and feminine, and sometimes this would be spelled condicio. So it is a condition.
Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.